Data management has become critical in the wealth management industry, largely due to the expectations of new users. What they're expecting is a fully digital experience that allows them to have access to the kinds of insights to make decisions. The next generation of investor requires better tools, access to more data. Their expectation is that their advisor knows more about them and can offer them digital solutions ready to consume. So if that individual is going through a life event, the expectation is the advisor has access to that information so they can offer a better holistic experience. So when you have the right data platform, all of the content is put together and served up in a usable way so that the applications, whether you're the advisor or the investor, the data is served up in such a way that it can garner the kinds of insights that you're looking for. So whether you're looking for the right information about a corporate action, trying to understand the tax implications of your trade, trying to understand what to do with your dividends, all of that information can be served up in a way that's usable. If it's not served up in a way that it's usable, it just tends to be raw data. And that tends to be messy and sort of creates more confusion. And in a world of more data, it's more important that the tools are actually better and the data needs to be more connected. Especially with the advancements in the talk of AI, the expectations are that the data is going to be there, be able to help you, not just offer you a stream of content. And so it's really important that the data is properly managed, curated, it has governance so that the meaning is understood, and so the end user can do something with it. So it used to be that data was sent to an end user system, and then it was sent to another end user system, and you did that a couple of times in a row, and you end up with this mess called spaghetti architecture. And then you don't understand what the data means. What data exchange does is it transforms the way we use data from, rather than sending it, to sharing it. So everyone's looking at the same instance of the data, and so there's no room for that spaghetti architecture. We're all pointing at the same instance of the data. And then to that, we also make it available in real time. No one wants to wait overnight to have access to their content. And we also wrap it with governance. What does governance mean? Governance is the definitions, the formulas, the lineage of the data, so that when I look at a particular data field, I actually understand what it means. Maybe I can mouse over and understand the definition. And so I don't have to figure out what this field is. So when you take together the three dimensions of sharing, data governance, and real time, it's really a transformative platform so that your end user application can do more for your customer. So data, the saying is the data is the new oil. And what that means is there's more data than there ever was, right? So that everything has a microchip on it, everything's producing content, whether you're a company, an individual, and with AI, the expectation is that you can do more with that. But unless you prepare that data in a way that's consumable by end applications, it's just noise. And so the right end user platform can turn that noise into end user applications that can work. And especially as we have the transfer of wealth happening, right? So the great transfer of wealth, the investors are younger, the investors grew up on their phones. They have access to very dynamic applications that provide them instant gratification in terms of information. And so the expectation is, because they have that in their social life, they want that in their business life. And if we can't give them that same kind of experience, they'll move to a platform that can give them that kind of experience. So it's really important that from a wealth management perspective, and for advisors to be able to offer them modern tech so that they feel like they're getting the same kind of access to information that they do in their personal life on their social media that they get in their professional applications for investing.